So this is the wrap-up for the live market open, Thursday, November 19th. We had the Fed meeting minutes saying basically what we already knew. The Fed wanted to send us a signal about a rate hike in December. Not all members agreed on that, but most did. They are considering it. It's not a done deal, but it's certainly on the cards. We had some stronger dollar before that because of some Fed officials talking about the liftoff. And then we had the Fed meetings not providing anything even more bullish. This provided an opportunity for some profit taking across the board, weaker US dollar. But since then, that trend has reversed. Excellent example here is euro dollar. We had it fall to new lows of 106.16 just to bounce back up all the way to 107.20 and now fall back down to the middle of the range, 106.75. Pound dollar did more of the same, but the pound is in a much better situation than the euro. Pound is getting ready for the retail sales release just after the show and looking at higher ground, 152.70 at the moment, 152.50, 153, 153.70 on the upside, 151.60 on the downside. Pound is looking good in general. Dollar yen remaining on high ground. Yesterday it made this false break exactly like the euro to 123.75 and then back to the higher range. 122 is low support, 123.60 remains resistance. Dollar CAD, Canadian dollar made some kind of a comeback yesterday after oil prices dipped all the way to just below $40 a barrel in WTI with the Fed minutes and some improvement in inventories. We had better oil, better Canadian dollar, 132.54, 132.40, 132.80, and 133.70 are lines to watch. Aussie dollar, sorry, chip chopping with this resistance line at 71.60, 72 and 72.80 are further resistance line. 70.65 is strong support, strengthening. Okay, Kiwi dollar, we received good news from New Zealand PPI that enabled the Kiwi to recover from the abyss, from the lows. It suffered the initial dollar strength before the meeting minutes and the weak milk prices, but now after good PPI data and the sell-off of the US dollar, it's back to the previous range, 65 to 65.70. Okay, so these are the levels, currency pairs I'm watching today. We have a much busier day in terms of indicators. Retail sales in the UK expected to show a drop after a huge jump last time. Low expectations could result in a positive surprise. ECB meeting minutes at 12:30. These are very stale and usually very bland. My expectations are low, but who knows? It's from a meeting 4 weeks ago. US jobless claims, the weekly barometer of US jobs, expected to fall to 271 within the range. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, expectations are low, and for a good reason. Manufacturing has been the weaker link. We need, let's say, if jobless claims and the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index both go in the same direction, we could have a more substantial impact, of course, than if one beats and the other misses. Lockhart speaks at 5:30. He's I would say, a hawk. And the number, and more importantly, Stanley Fisher, number 2 at the Fed, the vice chair, speaks at 9:45. And let's see if he makes a bigger commitment to a December rate hike or not. We're 4 weeks away from that. And tomorrow, just as the show begins, we have a speech from Mario Draghi. Let's hope we get the content of the speech first. Monetary policy, and in addition, and let's see if he's dovish, if he weighs down on the euro or not. Nothing is certain. So that's it for today.